Hello, good people. Don K Nicole, Basic Mom. Hey, what's up? How are you beautiful people doing? Get that volume off there. Hello, 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 hello. You digging me, Trigger? Hey, how you doing? How you doing? Come on in, come on in, come on in. Come on in the room. Thank you, Basic Mom. If you would, please hit that like button as you come in. We're going to have some conversations today, a little rattle, if you will. So please hit that like button if you don't mind. Please hit that like button if you don't mind. Sunny B, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Basic Mom, thank you. I'm trying to get my eyes a rest today. I literally wear my contacts every day. I sleep in my contacts so that I can see if I have to get up at night. And I started noticing little things like were flying around. So I'm like, you know what? I need to give my eyes a little break. So today is one of my work from home days. So I'm gonna try to give these eyes a little rest for a minute. Let them sit down and rest a little while. Let them sit down and rest a little while. So hello, hello. Shout out to all of the certified dimes that are in here. I see you. I see you. Shout out to the moderators. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Floaters is what they are called. I have them. Yeah. Man, I tell you, I tell you. You digging me now. You know. When I'm dreaming, and this thing is starting to buffer again. I literally played around with this for like an hour and a half to see if it was going to buffer. And it didn't buffer. But the minute I went on, it started buffering. Hey, Diantha, how are you? How are you, beautiful lady? So we are going to work through the buffering. Dom K, what about the rally? I think it was a beautiful thing. I think they did a good job. I really do. Me too, Diantha. I'm working. Yeah, I know. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is, y'all. It keeps doing that. It keeps doing that. So I just make sure that when it starts buffering on my end, I just stop talking. I just stop talking. Boss lady, hey, how you doing? um, but yeah, so shout out to everyone that was involved. Only some of my comments are showing up on my other page. I honestly think it's something going on with YouTube. Dom K, I did find your page, so let me know if you're still having problems with that. I actually did it last night, so let me know if you're still having an issue with that. You and Sharon, I just found them. Curtis, hey, how you doing? How you doing? Trevin, South Cac, what's going on? I was asking your thoughts on the red light grip, script rail, anything that brings awareness. Um, yes, yes, yes. Demetra, hey, how you doing? Y'all know I try to stay away from talking about certain things because the start about then I'll be on. So I I try to leave that to the people that you know I just try to leave that to the people. Okay. But yeah, I was watching. I saw the turnout. I think they had a good turnout. Oh, you all right, Dom? You all right? This buffering is a beast, y'all. Um, I think they had a good turnout. And I'm going to say again, as this thing buffers or whatever, I'm going to stop talking while it's buffering, so you guys aren't going to miss anything. And then I continue talking once it stops buffering. Groovy family, hey, Lil Mo, hey, how you doing? How you doing? Each time it gets a little more traction. Absolutely, absolutely. And I'm going to tell you something that I really enjoyed too. I enjoyed watching The Fellowship last night. I actually stayed up and actually went to sleep on it. I enjoyed all The Fellowship last night. And there's one thing about life that is Tirana, hey, DC native, hey. You can go back and forth with people on social media, but it's a different story whenever you actually see people face to face, whenever you meet up face to face. So this is the kind of stuff that we see whenever people get a chance to meet face to face. It's a completely different story. And from what I saw, it looked like everyone was enjoying themselves, having a good time. Um, I think people were able to get a better understanding of other people. I wasn't there. I can't say with 100% certainty, but that's the vibe that I got from it all. And I really like what I saw. So shout out to every at the end of the day, regardless of who you're getting together for, we need to be able to show people and show each other, ourselves, that we are able to get together collectively and get some things done on any cause. Regardless of what the cause is, we need to be able to show people that we are able to get together and really let people see what we have going on and what we're all about. Complete. have this on the complete line all by itself. There's no reason, like there's no reason for it to be buffering like that. But for some reason with this particular streaming service on YouTube, hey, that's what it does. So one of the things, hey LD, yes, this is Talk Tuesday. Shout out to everyone who drove and flew all the way out there. Buffering going up right now. Yeah, it happens with when certain people talk about certain things, it starts buffering like crazy. Miss Fat, what's going on? What's going on? But yeah, I saw Hollywood Next. I saw Dubosky. I saw Tyson. What Marshall, Sylvia. Just seeing all these people actually getting together. People that at one point, you know, we never would have even imagined that they would be sitting down breaking bread with each other. So so to see all of them sitting down breaking bread, fellowshipping and doing all that stuff, Randa, just everybody. I don't want to start calling too many names because I don't want to miss anybody. It was definitely a good look. And speaking of that, that has a lot to do with what I wanted to bring to you guys today, because I saw something this morning and it bothered me. I saw it and I actually went through some of the comments and I'm like, what the flip is this, you know? And I'm just sitting here like, so the buffoonery isn't just in these black tube streets. We got a lot of buffoonery going all around. Now, I'm going to show you guys something, and I like the two main people that are involved in this. I actually like both of them. So this is part of the reason why it bothered me so much. But it made me think about a lot of the stuff that has been going on in these black tube streets. Mainly, you know, the fussing and going back and forth and trying to embarrass people online and stuff like that. So when I saw this, it really it bothered me. It actually, you know, I talk about being disheartened. This one truly had me feeling a bit disheartened. And I'm gonna let you guys see it, and then we're gonna come back. It has a few minutes on it, but I actually want you all to see the full video. And then we're going to come back and I want you all to tell me what you think about it and see if it bothered you the same way that it bothered me. I know with celebrities and stuff like that, a lot of people tend to take up for celebrities, even when we see them doing some stuff that looks all out just crazy. But this particular one it didn't sit well with my spirit. It did not sit well with my spirit. So I'm going to show you guys this. Please watch the thing. Please watch it all the way through, please, because I want you to get the full, just the full extent of this whole conversation that's going to take place on here. I want y'all to get it all so that we can come back and have a conversation. And I know what I do, so maybe I tend to overthink things. Maybe I tend to, you know, examine things a little too deep. But I'll just show you guys and you can tell me what you think. I'll show you and you tell me what you think.
Hi, Tom.
What's up?
Tell yourself.
Surprise, Raye.
Gotcha.
Hi.
Trent, hey, hey, how you doing?
Happy birthday, that's your sister.
Happy birthday.
Wait,
Brat, can you turn so we can see you better? They told me to turn it the other way.
That's the right way now.
Okay. They told me to turn it sideways. I don't know what to do. Damn it. Thank you for joining us.
We're about to cry.
She's speechless for one.
What way you want me to turn it? Happy birthday,
Oh.
Happy birthday
to you.
Happy
Happy birthday to ya.
Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday. It's your birthday. Lisa Raye, girl. It's your birthday. Hey. Get it. Come on, Diamond. Hey, it's your birthday. Come on, girl.
Lisa Raye, you surprised a little bit, a little something, something. I'm shocked.
Oh.
We gotta hear from you, Lisa Raye. How you feeling? Don't do it.
That's love, y'all. That's love right there. Because see, let me tell you something about family. When good family come through, it's like that ugly cry. You know what I mean? You don't care. It just touches you deeply. You know what I'm saying? You be like, oh, Lord, I just love you so much. You're my family. So that's love right there. Them sisters. She wanted to surprise you. We honestly thought you had saw her because we were trying to slide in real quick. But you didn't.
Can y'all hear this video?
Brat, what do you have to say?
I want to make sure that y'all can hear it. Can you hear it?
Are you surprised that she's having this reaction, or?
No, I'm not surprised. We kind of been a little bit distant or whatever, so I know she's really surprised because, you know, yeah, we've had a little space in our relationship or whatever, but from nothing bad, but
okay.
I just was going through a bunch of stuff and, you know, I didn't want to worry nobody, and then I have a whole new significant other situation, and I was kind of scared to talk to her about it. I don't know, you know, so yeah, I haven't seen her or talked to her in a long time, but we text from time to time and stuff, but I haven't seen her since COVID for real, and before that. So this was great for me, and Punk, you know how much I love you. You know how much you mean to me. You know, since I was a child, you always been there. You always gave me good advice, even when you used to whoop me when I was younger. I'll never forget those days. And embarrass me when I had dance rehearsal and snatched me up out of there. Yeah.
Did Brat, you called her Punk? Where you get that nickname from?
I'm Lil Punk, she Big Punk. We've always called each other that since kids.
Oh,
Brat.
Now I'm gonna pause this for a second. Why do you think Brat said that she was afraid to talk to her about some stuff? So that caught my ear from the very beginning, that she was overwhelmed with joy because she's excited about seeing her sister come on here, popping up on the show to tell her happy birthday. Hey Vanessa, how you doing? And so, you know, I was teary-eyed watching it myself. And Blue Skies, hey. So I'm gonna keep this going, but I just want you guys to just keep watching. Just keep watching.
Since Lisa Raye is clearly, she's emotional, she can't really talk.
yes.
Like, can you just tell us like one of your most fondest memories of Lisa Raye, like something you could share with us? Like, I mean, anything.
Well, we got a lot of fond memories of whooping people's asses together. I guess I
you know what I'm saying? I mean,
I probably shouldn't talk about that. When I was younger, still in high school, like she used to let me borrow her Celica. She had a white drop top Celica, and the car was just like, it was so dope, and I just felt so fly in it, and I felt like, yeah, I'm somebody. She used to let me borrow it. It had a sale. Had cell phones back then. I thought I was, and I got the mother. Oh, I probably can't cuss. And I got it.
You good?
And I got on it.
Queens, honey.
I got on it and crashed into her car.
Oh, I got today.
I was so nervous. But that we got so many memories. Like I could go on forever. Like,
you know, Brat, you see that we didn't know that there was a space, and that's why this makes it even more special that you were willing to come on here and do this.
So like I don't want to be uncomfortable, but I think this is a great time to bridge that gap with all the on in the world. You have congratulations to you on your new love in your life that we saw that was cool. And then Lisa Ray really moved. I think now could be a great time to like put whatever that was to bed. Lisa Ray, she's clearly touched by you making this appearance. So I mean,
oh yeah, like I said, it was nothing bad. We've never had like bad blood ever. We've never had bad blood. We might get mad at each other or something, but we never like not talk. So this was a first for a long time for us to not like talk. But you know, my sister can get real critical sometimes, and she don't care what she say or how she make you feel sometimes, and that's just who she is. And that's her.
She don't care what she say or how she make you feel sometimes.
You'd be like,
I don't know if that's good or not.
You know, and I don't think she's ever accepted the fact that accepted the fact that I've grown up. Like, you know. But it's not cool, and it's my fault that the space.
I want to know that you're happy.
I am.
And I just did not want to just hear it from the blogs and from the interviews of people asking me questions, and I didn't know what to say because I didn't hear it from you, and I got to see it someplace else. And so I'm hurt. That's what I am.
It's all love though, Mama. Y'all can talk about it, you know, now. It's all good. But I think that y'all should, like, you know, pick up the phone and holler at each other. Don't let no more time pass.
That's for months.
Okay, well, baby, try again.
You know what? I think y'all need.
I'm in the waiting zone. So I'll wait. I'm cool.
See, that's what I'm talking about right there.
It's all good, girl. You know her.
What's that?
Y'all talk.
What's that?
You're not in like the waiting zone. Don't do that.
Why I'm not?
Oh, don't ruin your birthday, Raye. Come on.
No, because everything else is playing out. You know what I mean? Via Instagram, via blogs, via all of that. Because what I'm finding out is all through that way. I'm not finding out nothing and shit personally. So I guess my place is not what I thought it was.
That's not true. That's not true. Well, at least y'all know what time it is in real life, but you know, for Brat to come on here is a step to say, you know, I love you. This is my way of coming, you know, to you without, you know, being in a predicament where you have to go back and forth and argue with her. She may want to be able to communicate with you, and this may have been a good way to kind of break the you got it going on the mean side sometimes. So she's saying.
So in other words, she's saying your sister handing you an olive branch. Right. You know what I mean? Your sister handing you an olive branch.
I want you guys to look at the Brat's face right now. Look at her demeanor right now.
To help her here, because I know you, and it's good to see you happy. You know, and sometimes when people are in love, you don't want to tell your family because your family gonna be too opinionated about shit.
I have a say in that myself. I wish that I knew what was going on, but I don't.
Okay,
and so that I sit and I wait.
You know what? When you're
I will say this: I am happy for you.
Good.
I am glad that you are living in your truth. That right there, we've been talking about for years, and for you to just be so happy and so vibrant, that right there is a blessing to be able to stand in that. That right there is what I believe in. That's what I talk about. That's what I envision. And so for that right there, I will say, have at it. And I love you. Like, I appreciate you coming out and verbally saying happy birthday to me this kind of way, because I damn sure ain't heard from you in months.
Okay, so
you guys are both celebrities, and a lot of times the problem, that's why I'm not trying to say that much, is other people making shit worse and saying stuff. I think y'all needed this moment and to say what y'all have to say at the end of the day.
I would say thank you, Queens, for allowing and making it happen, because I'm not sure how long.
Look at Brat's face.
It's been like what, almost like since December or something.
Stop, baby, no more.
Raye, here now.
Like, what y'all saying?
Listen,
I don't give a fuck what y'all saying at all. Y'all don't know shit at all. She do. You do. You do.
Well, on this okay. Awkward. Okay, where this fucking surprise happened? Who knew that the surprise was gonna go all the way fucking left?
I'm appreciative. I thank you, and all of that.
There's clearly you're hurt, Brat. We appreciate you coming on.
Oh yeah, I'm hurt.
Right.
I'm trying to fake it or none of that. I'm not trying to do any of that. Oh yeah, I'm hurt.
No one's trying to make anything.
But you know what? I'm strong. I'm strong. It's all good. Whenever it comes back around, it comes back around. Because I got shit going on. She got shit going on. Y'all got shit going on. Shit is going on.
You know what? I will say this. We shouldn't. I'm actually, you know what? Sometimes you do need to have hard conversations.
Yes. Okay.
I'm going to pause this 1 second because I see some people say that they don't understand what's going on. So on this particular video, it was Lisa Raye's birthday. So on this show, Claudia Jordan wanted to surprise Lisa Raye by contacting Brat and getting Brat to tell her happy birthday. They were trying to surprise her by bringing her sister on. For those who didn't know that they are real life sisters. So they contacted Brat. Brat didn't tell them she hadn't. Well, I don't know exactly what she told them, but I guess she didn't know that it was to this extent. So they had Brat come on, and as you can see, Brat was all excited from the beginning, coming on to tell her sister happy birthday. And then this is what transpired from this being a surprise. I really want you guys to look at how the Brat's whole demeanor has changed, and keep in mind of what she said from the beginning. She was scared to tell her things, and she was like, no, that's her, that's how she is, she's not going to listen. She said like real specific things, and just the way that Lisa is carrying this whole thing. I just want you guys to watch. I just want you to watch. So let's get back to it.
Listen, we're all Black women, we're all sisters. We both love the Brat. We both love Lisa Raye. I mean, all of us love everybody on this channel. So sometimes people need to see Black women disagreeing, not being on the same page. Fuck it. Sometimes you just have to have hard conversations.
Selena, trying to accept the shit and you keep it moving. So, thank you.
Okay, well, we're going to take a quick break. Brat, thank you so much for coming. And hopefully this is a first step in y'all resolving whatever y'all need to resolve off this. But thank you for coming on here. I know this is uncomfortable.
Yes, we love you.
And we appreciate
you.
Your sister happy birthday, regardless, despite what's happening with y'all. And hopefully this
thank y'all for having me on. And thank y'all for allowing me to wish her a happy birthday too.
Thanks, Brat. We appreciate y'all.
All right.
Okay, ladies, we're going to take a quick break, sip our drinks, and come back with the celebration and the show. But after the break, right here on Cocktails.
Now I'm going to pause this. I'm going to pause this for a minute. I'm just going to pause it. And I want you guys to tell me what you think about this. Understand this. If you listen to what Lisa Raye said, this isn't about her finding out that the Brat was, she actually said she's bisexual. She had male boyfriends. So this isn't about her finding out that she had a girlfriend. The person that she's with now is not her first girlfriend. That's not the first female that she was with. And Lisa was fully aware of that. So it's not about the Brat coming out on social media. It was about her, this girl, her saying that she's in a relationship with this girl, that came out on social media. But her family and the people that were close to her already knew what was going on. So that's why you heard Lisa say, I'm glad you finally decided to live in your truth. That's what she's always wanted. But I really want to know, I mean, we're talking about family, and this is what I'm looking at right now. And this is why it bothered me so much, because it reminded me so much of what's going on YouTube and all this other stuff. I'm just a firm believer, and maybe I'm a bit delusional when it comes to things like this, but there are just some lines that you don't cross. And in the comments that I saw for this particular video, and I left a comment myself, and I don't usually leave comments on those, you know, those channels like that, but my thing is, if we're honest about the whole situation, let's just be honest for a minute. If we're honest, and I want you guys to put your opinion in the chat. I want you to put it in the chat because I really want you to voice your opinion on this. Whether it's a family member, whether it's a friend, whether it's a crony, colleague, whatever, nobody owes you anything. Nobody owes you anything. And if there's something that they don't want you to know, oh well. You know what I mean? The things that I picked up on from the beginning is the comments that she said about her sister, and it sounds like her sister was always in the place where she seems to me that Brat feel like Lisa is very judgmental and that she can't come to her and talk to her. Now, if y'all see that a different way, that's fine. Like I said, I want you to put your comments in the chat, but this is how it came across to me from the very beginning. From the very beginning. And I felt like, and like I said, I actually like both of them. I like Lisa Raye and I like the Brat. But I feel like Lisa Raye was being a bit dramatic at the beginning with the way that she was acting, because she knew that those women thought that she was like really like overjoyed that her sister had came on there to tell her happy birthday. If you have, just like people are saying that she could have called her sister, that, you know, they could have had that conversation offline. Brat could have called Lisa and told Lisa what was going on. Lisa could have held that conversation for a different time, because at the fact of the matter is, Lisa comes and she does stuff on TV, but Brat is her face is being shown every day. She does daily commentary. She's out there on the Ricky Smiley Morning Show. Like she's a face that's out there every day. And I feel like she took this opportunity to embarrass her sister. Now, I could be wrong. This is just me looking at it. I'm in coaching counselor mode right now. And when I looked at it, it just did not sit well with me, because, you know, on YouTube, you go after people that you don't even know, right? But the minute somebody mentions people's families, then it's time to fight. But for you to go and to publicly embarrass your blood sister, they're not play sisters. It's not for fake. You go and embarrass your blood sister publicly and had no remorse for it. And then when people are sitting here trying to talk to her, and y'all, we see this on YouTube, people saying, look, calm down. You don't need to say that. You don't need to do this. It's not that serious. And you people say, nah, F that. They did this. They did that. F that. I don't care about all that. This is what I saw on the screen. This is what I saw on the screen. And I have always respected Lisa Raye. I have always respected her. This is a side of her that I did not expect. And I knew she could be serious, but this is a side of her that I did not expect, especially when it came to her sister. And so when you had the people on there that were trying to talk to her, like, look, y'all can work this out. Maybe this will open up some doors, you know, so that y'all can have a conversation offline. And the response was, nah, F that. Y'all don't know it. Y'all don't know it. Y'all don't know an effing thing. Like, something's wrong with that picture. And I'm to the point right now, I'm wondering, is it just the fact that y'all haven't talked for months? Because Brat said that they literally haven't spoken like that since before the quarantine. So is it just that y'all haven't talked for months, or is there a bit of jealousy or something there? Because at one point, you know, Brat had got down. She ended up going to prison for 2 years. You know, her music wasn't going like it was before. And Lisa was being involved in, you know, different roles, and her career was jumping, and she had so much stuff going on and living life. And now, because to me, that's not regular. I mean, I don't know. Like I said, y'all keep putting y'all opinions in here, because yeah, you mad because we haven't spoken in months, but the stuff that you say to me, you make sure that we don't speak for some more months. That's how this works. and you do this publicly. So the first thing I'm asking is, what is really going on with Lisa Raye? What is she having to deal with in her life that has her feeling that way towards her sister, for her to want to embarrass her sister like that publicly? What is going on? Lisa said that she did reach out and Brat didn't answer the phone or whatever. And I think she talked to an aunt, and the aunt said, oh, she's going to call you or some stuff like that. I can understand exactly what Brat was saying, because had I not saw Lisa respond like that with my own eyes, then I wouldn't have believed. And I'm like, okay, Brat kind of taking this little all right, y'all, you know it keeps buffering, so I always stop when it starts to buffer. But I felt like that was completely disrespectful, and I'm just gonna give this one to y'all just 100% real. I thought that it was completely disrespectful. I thought that she was being petty as all get out, and I feel like the way that she responded on here, I feel like she was very immature. I really feel like she was very immature for this, and that just bothered me. And here's one thing. When you look, especially your sister, when you look and you look at her face, and that's I'm gonna rewind it back a little bit before I finish playing the end. When you look at her face, you can see the hurt on her face, and you see Brat saying, see. So she's like, this is why I don't talk to her like that. Like, this is why. Exactly, you digging, man. That's the first thing I thought. Oh, because I thought she had to do a little extra to play diamond. I'm like, nah, no. And you don't judge a person by one specific situation, but it just made me. What the hell? It just really made me look at her. It made me look at her a lot differently, and as hard, an exterior as people think that Brat has, when you look at her face, she was hurt. She did not expect her sister to come at her like that, especially publicly. Because she even said that when they were younger, she would come to her practices and stuff, and she would embarrass her. So I'm guessing that Curtis, when I talk about jealousy, it's not a monetary thing. It's not a monetary thing. When I say that, you can be envious of somebody and you can have everything in the world and you can still hold some type of envy towards somebody. Especially, and that's the thing. There's something that she felt or did not like about her sister for her to carry her like that for all those years. It doesn't matter. It's like I can have all the stuff in the world, but maybe people treat me differently. And somebody, I may not let me say, I can have all the stuff in the world, but I'm looking over here at Sue and people treat her differently. And I don't like the way that they treat Sue because I feel like she's getting treated better. So I may envy her. It doesn't matter that I have all these things. You see what I'm saying? That part doesn't matter. This is a different type of envy. And if you've seen it among siblings, this is what I'm seeing right now. When you look at envy among siblings, that's what I'm seeing right now. And Miss Fat, that's exactly it. She wants to, it seems like most of her life, she's been in the place where she has been able to control Brat. And what's going on right now, Brat is not allowing that to happen. But Lisa doesn't want anyone else to do it either. This is what I'm getting out of all this. Now, again, I'm not saying Lisa Raye is a bad person. Like I said, I like Lisa Raye. But when I see a situation, I got to call it for what I see it. I got to call this one for how this thing looks. Because on this particular situation, in this particular instance, her sister didn't do anything but come on there and try to wish her well. And she should have allowed her to do that. And she could have texted her like, you could have told me happy birthday anytime. You didn't have to come on. You know what I'm saying? You don't do that publicly. So it seems like she has a history of going and trying to embarrass her sister if things don't work out the way that she thinks they are supposed to work out. Now, I'm going to go back, and what I know people say both of their faces look like they're hurt. I see anger in Lisa's face. I see hurt in Brat's. Let me say Shantae, because her name's Shantae. I see anger in Lisa's face. I see hurt in Shantae's face. Now, I'm going to take it back just a little bit. Like I said, I can tend to overanalyze things. That's what I do. I get paid to observe and give my professional opinion on what I'm seeing. I'm telling y'all what I see with this. And I'm looking at your comments, and I appreciate you guys commenting. I'm trying to read them as I go. So don't think I'm overlooking them. I want to come back because I like to see everybody's perspective on what they think about what happened on here. So let me go back. And I'm thinking about that too. Yeah. I'm gonna go back to that. I want y'all to just watch the Brat's expression. Even when she went off, she went ahead and got off there because she was getting ready to cry. Now you talking about a 40-something-year-old woman who is living her best life right now, trying to be happy. If you guys watched the interview that she did with Candy, you know, she talked about dealing with, you know, going with Allen Iverson, going with Kurt Frost. She talked about other relationships that she had been in and some of the things that she went through, still dealing with legal stuff. So I don't know. I just feel like there's a way to go about doing everything. But I'm going to go back to this. So let me take it back just a little bit.
Surprise is going to go all the way fucking left.
I'm appreciative. I thank you and all of that.
There's clearly a hurt, Brat. We appreciate you coming on.
Yeah, I'm hurt.
I get
she is mad.
None of that. I'm not talking any of that. Oh yeah, I'm hurt.
No one's trying to make anything.
But you know what? I'm strong. I'm strong. It's all good. Whenever it comes back around, it comes back around. Because I got shit going on. She got shit going on. Y'all got shit going on. Shit is going on.
You know what? I will say this. We shouldn't. I'm actually, you know what? Sometimes you do need to have hard conversations.
Yes.
Okay. Sometimes you listen. We're all Black women. We're all sisters. We both love the Brat. We both love Lisa Raye. I mean, all of us love everybody on this panel. So sometimes people not sometimes you have
shit going on in my life, and y'all got shit, she got shit.
Hold on, y'all. I'm pausing it so that because I see that it was buffering, so I'm pausing it to make sure that you guys get the whole thing. So let me go back.
I'm actually, you know what? Sometimes you do need to have hard conversations.
Yes.
Okay. Sometimes you listen. We're all Black women. We're all sisters. We both love the Brat. We both love Lisa Raye. I mean, all of us love everybody on this panel. So sometimes people need to see Black women disagreeing, not being on the same page. But sometimes you just have to have hard conversations.
And that's exactly what I said, Selena. Fuck it.
Fuck it.
Exactly where I'm at. Fuck it. Absolutely. Whatever it is, whatever it is.
They will work it out.
I got shit going on in my life, and y'all got shit, she got shit, and we got to deal with our shit. And so, hey, whenever you come back around, that's when you accept the shit and you keep it moving. So, thank you.
Okay, well, we're going to take a quick break. Brat, thank you so much for coming. And hopefully this is a first step in y'all resolving whatever y'all need to resolve off this. But thank you for coming on here. I know this was uncomfortable.
Yes, we love you.
And we appreciate
you.
Your sister, happy birthday.
Look at her face.
With y'all. and hopefully this.
Thank y'all for having me on, and thank y'all for allowing me to wish her a happy birthday too.
Thanks, Brad. We appreciate y'all.
All right.
Okay, ladies, we're gonna take a quick break, sip our drinks, and come back with the celebration and the show. But after the break, right here on Cocktails with Queens. Welcome back to Cocktails with Queens.
Messy Mondays. Yes, baby, we're back.
How to feel right now? Fuck it. Cocktails with
I mean, you can't be fake about it. I mean, this is the real ass show. This is the real ass emotions. This is the real ass Queens. This is the real ass trending shit.
Uncensored, unfiltered.
Hey, it's real life. And you know what? Had we known, I didn't want you to be upset on your show. I had no idea.
Right.
Nice surprise. I had no.
Because it's so personal.
Yeah.
Till it's tripping me the fuck out. It's making me go. When I tell you, I was like, oh, you want to say happy birthday publicly, but not privately? Is that the problem? Because that's been the problem.
How long?
See, she enjoyed that. She enjoyed that.
I'm trying to figure out what the hell, why the fuck, and all of that. But yet, boom, hey, and I'm supposed to be like, not.
How long has it been today?
What about this concept though, Lisa Raye? Just work with it. I know you're not gonna change your mind. I'm not trying to change.
I might. Go ahead.
Listen, what about, okay, so she already knows that you're straight away with your views and viewpoints, and you don't fuck around. She knows that. She already voiced that when she came on. So I think there was a fear of coming to you knowing that she was gonna get cussed out. So maybe she felt like, you know what, if I come, where there's more people, if I come where there's sometimes that's a lesson, right?
No. That doesn't make a difference with me because I'm not Hollywood. I'm real.
I don't think she thought it was Hollywood. I think
exactly.
The Brat ain't Hollywood. The Brat is.
Right.
Come on now.
So I'm saying, if you thought from what you're saying, if you thought that because we on Cocktails with the Queen, a show, a streaming, a lot of people and all that I wasn't gonna feel what I really feel, that's bullshit.
No, I think she knew you was gonna feel that way, but I think that she.
So what? I wasn't gonna say it. I wasn't gonna support. You wasn't gonna see it on my face.
No, I was probably thinking it's easy for the crowd. You know what I mean? It's easier with a crowd, or you know what I mean, like
not with me.
We just found that out.
Well, maybe in a happy space. She thought that because you're happy on Queens all the time, you happy with us.
I'm happy.
So she just made me feel like.
But I feel what I feel when I feel it, and I'm with it when I say it. Life, her life, because I thought, that I would know, but evidently I had to take a step back, and I'm like, I'm just trying to figure out how far back to step. That's all. And if I step too far back, then you may have to take the long arm to get me back. Is what I'm saying, because I got shit going on too, and I get that. But when I had shit going on, I shared it with every fucking body. That's what I'm saying. So when you got shit going on and you're happy, that's a happy time in your life that you want to share with the people that you love. But I got to hear it from the blogs. I got to hear it from the radio station. I got to hear it on Ricky Smiley. I got to hear it from everybody else. I called our auntie and was like, yo, what's up? What's happening? She gonna call you. Oh, okay. When? When I'm getting interviewed, like, how do you feel about your sister's life? And she came out, da da da. I'm like, oh, she's happy, I'm happy.
I get why you're hurt. That would be some hurtful ass shit to find out someone you're so close with, you're gonna hear good news. I totally 1000% understand.
That's the fucking Lily I do.
Yeah, I get it. But you know what? Let's not make the whole show about y'all's beef because they're gonna.
Let's switch up. I'm an actress. You can get what you want, like Burger King. Let's do it.
Let's do it. And
well, we would also like to have your birthday be pleasant.
About you.
Hey, switch it up. Hello.
Right. Just so you know, this wasn't no stunt. Nobody knew. Producers, production. We didn't know that they.
Okay, Claudia.
You know that.
I already know.
Okay, good. Because I don't want it ever to come like I'm trying to set some shit up.
Cheers.
Okay, I'm gonna guzzle this shit down. I don't need a straw.
Okay, goddamn it.
Okay, now that you guys have seen it, what do you think? I'm seeing something a little bit more than hurt. Again, really quick, if you have not liked the video, please make sure that you like
Hey, what's up, y'all? I am your girl,
Hold
Candy.
on, y'all.
And you know,
Where you come from,
to
girl?
speak-
So I'm gonna go up and look at some of you all's look at some of your comments. Not seeing information. They go enjoy the moment. That was always name and time board. So the question why this never asked her a long time ago. Dealing with family dynamics, good and bad. You can't tell a person how to feel. Brat might be right about how she read and how it's hard to tell her stuff. But at the end of the day, that's your sister. She's gonna love you regardless. Lisa's hurt. They should have talked behind the scenes before she came out to the world. Okay, so that would be my first question. That's my first thing, y'all. I'm gonna look at the comments on my phone so I can keep up. I am sure that if they haven't spoken for that long, I know that Lisa doesn't call Brat and tell Brat or Shantae everything about what's going on in her relationships. I'm sure that she doesn't. What's going on in her marriage? Why is Shantae obligated to tell Lisa what's going on? That would be my first thing. Why is she obligated? My second thing is, if we're honest with each other, and we all know somebody like this, they may not be to this extent, but we all know someone like this. If we know that the minute we tell somebody something, they're going to come at us and we feel like everything we do is wrong, they're going to find something wrong with everything that we do. Are you going to be all happy about going to tell them something that, you know, people are already saying something about? A lot of people already don't agree with it. And even though her sister knew that she was bisexual, there's a lot that comes along with that. And now listening to her talk on here, and even how she was talking to the women, and this is the issue that I had with it. She turned it on and she turned it off really quick. And that's why I'm going to say that I don't think it's so much hurt. When I listened to her talk, like she said, she's an actress. She was talking about the show Trending. Did you think you were just gonna come on this show and I was just gonna let you do da 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 and not say something? She put on for that show. To me, I think that she intentionally embarrassed her sister, and that's why I said I think that there are some other feelings that she's not thinking about what she is saying because she's mad. Chris, but from what they're saying, from what the Brat is saying, even when she did her interview with Candy, y'all should go check that interview out. Like, that's how she is. And so this is one of those things where people, you know, they come at you, y'all. We see it every day. People come, they curse you out, they call you this, they call you that. And then people say, well, that's just so-and-so. That's just how they are. But we don't want to accept it on here. And we know that if somebody came out and embarrassed us like that publicly, whether it's a sister, brother, whoever, you know what I'm saying? It's just some lines that you do not cross, whether you mad or not. Like what part of family, like, you see what I'm saying? Do you really think she's trying to talk to you after this interview? Do you really think that you're going to hear from your sister? Maybe God will touch her and say, look, I need to call her. But if the way that she looked on there and the way that she sounded when she got off, if you were really that hurt about not talking to your sister, do you really think that your actions helped improve that situation that was already in place? Like that was just, I don't know, that was rough. That was rough. That was rough. But even the women on the show, they said, yeah, we know that you're not trying to hear. It's like, we know you're not going to change your mind. You feel what you feel. But we literally watched her turn it on and off. Yeah, y'all right. We on the set and said, here, I'm good. Like, we watched her turn it on and we watched her turn it off. And I'm like, this is, do y'all see what I'm saying? If I'm looking at this from a therapeutic standpoint, not from somebody just being in their feelings, when family stops talking, when sisters stop talking, then there's usually a reason. There's usually a reason that they're not talking, if we're being honest. If brothers, we're not talking about people that call themselves sisters, that call themselves brothers. If family like that, siblings, if they're not talking, they just stop talking all of a sudden, then there's usually a reason for that. So my thing is, at the end of the day, here's my issue, and I know people, they can pick up the phone. No, because if this woman is that hurt, she herself. But to come on and intentionally, this was so intentional. That's what bothered me. And I wasn't sure about it until I saw the way that she was acting towards the end. When I saw how she was acting at the end, I'm like, okay, she really got something out of this. Like, she enjoyed this. It was all over her face. I'm gonna just go.
Fuck it.
Fuck it.
Exactly what I'm at. Fuck it. And all of that, but yet, I mean, you can't be fake about it. I mean, this is the real.
Okay, so I'm just gonna put this back up, and I just want y'all to look at her face. This is the stuff that I have to study. I want you to look. Her mannerisms.
Show this the real ass emotions. It's the real ass queens. It's the real ass.
Okay, I had to wait for it to stop buffering. Let's go.
Right. And you know what? Had we known, I don't want you to be upset on your show. I had no idea.
Right.
Nice surprise. I had no.
Because it's so personal.
Yeah.
I'm gonna blow this up. Look at her face. Look at her eyes. She is excited.
When I tell you, I was like, oh, you want to say happy birthday publicly, but not privately? Is that the problem? Because that's been the problem.
How long?
At the personal time, one-on-one.
How long?
Because I'm trying to figure out what the hell, why the fuck, and all of that. But yet, boom, hey, and I'm supposed to be like, not.
How long has it been today?
What about this concept though, Lisa Raye? Just work with it. I know you're not gonna change your mind. I'm not trying to change.
I might. Go ahead.
Listen, what about, okay, so she already knows that you're straight away with your views and viewpoints, and you don't fuck around. She knows that. She already voiced that when she came on. So I think there was a fear of coming to you knowing that she was gonna get cussed out. So she felt like, you know what? If I come, where there's more people, if I come where there's but sometimes listen, right?
No. That doesn't make a difference with me because I'm not Hollywood. I don't think she thought it was Hollywood. I think the Brat ain't Hollywood. The Brat is right. Come on now. And I'm saying, if you thought from what you're saying, if you thought that because we on Cocktails with the Queen, a show, a streaming, a lot of people and all that I wasn't gonna feel what I really feel, that's bullshit.
Now I think she knew you was gonna feel that way, but I think that she.
So what, I wasn't gonna say it. I wasn't gonna support. You wasn't gonna see it on my face.
No, I was probably thinking it's easier with a crowd. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think it has anything to do with the Hollywood shit. I think it's easier with a crowd.
She's just being ugly right now.
Yeah, we just found that out.
Well, maybe in a happy space. She thought that because you're happy with Queens all the time, you happy with us.
Happy. I'm happy.
So she just made me feel like.
But I feel what I feel when I feel it, and I'm with it when I say it. What I said when I say it. Whenever. So and that's always and forever for whomever.
Are you open to talking to her after this since she made this?
Oh yeah, that's my sister. That ain't going nowhere.
Okay.
Oh hell no, she ain't going nowhere. I ain't going nowhere. I just
talking.
So when I hear her saying, yeah, that's my sister, she ain't going nowhere, she ain't going nowhere, to me, again, that lets me know that this is not the first time, this is not the second time that she has come at her like that. Like, Brat is used to her coming at her like that. And Brat has always been, to me, just my opinion, has been forgiving and just, just let the stuff just blow over, and they're back to where they were at. I think this is good for her. I honestly don't think this was. And the thing is, if anybody follows Brat on social media, she's been talking to this young lady. The young lady is, she's like one of the social media influencers or something like that. So she's out there in the public as well. She's actually making a little bread, you hear? So to me, when she said, I gotta wait for her to, she don't have time to spend it with her family or with her sister, or whatever, I gotta wait. To me, it sounds like you like she may not have any right now. She says she's happy, and a lot of times you avoid people that are going to bring negativity to you. This is the stuff that we have been talking about. When somebody's going to come with the negativity, even if it's a family member, do you go running to them knowing that they're going to come with the negativity, Or do you just sit in your peace because you have peace of mind, and you'd rather have that peace of mind than have somebody coming at you all kinds of ways and cursing you out and thinking that they can say any and everything to you just because they are your sister or because they are a family member? Is that familial relationship more important than having your own personal peace? That's something that we really have to think about. You digging me? And I think that's exactly what she's been doing. I think she's been loving her from a distance. I think she's been loving her from a distance. Because with everything, because Brat made it clear, nothing's happened between us. There's no bad blood. We just haven't spoken in a while. And Lisa's like, no, 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 you know, F that, you know. They might not know, but you know. So something happened. Something Lisa felt, was bad happened. I guess the Brat didn't feel like it was anything that was negative. So it sounds like, again, one of those things where stuff didn't work out the way that Lisa thought, it should work out, or maybe it didn't go the way that she felt it should. Win. Miss Pat, this isn't one of those things about not cursing somebody out. You curse somebody out and y'all home or whatever, y'all chilling, y'all in the comforts, y'all amongst family, that's one thing. You did this with millions of people watching. The intent was to embarrass her. There's a difference. Now, I can tell you, if one of my family members did this to me, I'm done. I'm done. It's one thing for you to do something and you don't realize you're doing it. But I'm done. I'm done. Because I don't have to tell you my business. If I don't feel like talking to you, I don't have to talk to you. If I feel like you a negative Nancy and you always bringing some negative stuff to me, and I feel like I ain't got to fool with you, then I'm not going to fool with you, and we can keep it cute. Speak and keep on pushing. But the one opportunity that I do try to come and reach out to you and extend the olive branch and just tell you happy birthday, and I do it this way because I know that if I call you, when I call you, you're going to come without that buffet. You best believe you won't hear from me again. And it won't be because I'm holding any grudges. It's because I'm choosing peace over piss. Okay? I'm choosing peace over piss. I'm going to choose my peace over sitting here and let you talk to me any kind of way, and then I end up being pissed off at your foolishness. So I choose peace first. And you could tell the women on the show when they were apologizing at the end, Brad, we love you. Because they understood what happened. They understood exactly what happened. That was ugly. And they're saying, sometimes we need to have these conversations. So maybe it's not that bad. It wasn't a conversation. A conversation is when two or more people are equally exchanging ideas and messages, and you have one person that is the giver of the information, you have another person that is a receiver of the information, and all people have the opportunity to equally share their opinions. If you watch what happened in this particular video, she did not give her sister a chance to say anything. She did not want her to say anything. She wouldn't give the women, the host or the hostesses, the other women on the show, she didn't want to give anybody the opportunity to speak. She wanted to be the only one that put that stuff out there, and she wasn't going to stop until she finished saying what she had to say. Have we not seen that? Have we not seen that? And then once this thing is over and your sister is gone, then you continue on with the conversation. So now you're being messy. Now you are being messy because your sister is no longer a part of this conversation, and now you having a conversation about her and you guys' relationship publicly. What's wrong with that picture? That was just so messy to me. I am disappointed in her. I'm not gonna even lie. I am so disappointed in her. And Brat, listen, like whatever way you feel to go, I hope that y'all can work this stuff out or whatever. And I'm just ugh. Ugh. She's better. No, she did what I would have sat there and remained, calm and all this stuff. But I probably would have got off a bit more quickly. Okay. Well, I appreciate you guys for having me on. Happy birthday, Lisa, and I get off. You know what I'm saying? Because you're not gonna sit here and just keep going on, and then I get off and you still talking. Y'all, there is something. She got some feelings towards her sister. She got some type of negative feelings towards her sister that sparked way back. They go way back. This isn't something that just started right before the quarantine. These things go way back. Way back. Yeah, she is a mommy mode, but the thing is, they had a mama. They got a mama. That's what I'm saying. So if anything, you be in big sister mode, you know. But as far as you expecting people to do everything that you want them to do, it's like we too grown for that. And that's one of the things y'all heard Brat say in the beginning. Like Lisa hasn't accepted the fact that she's an adult. She hasn't accepted the fact that Brat is a grown behind woman. You know what I mean? Your sister done lived life. Like she done went and been to prison. She didn't go to jail. She went to prison. She done did time. She's good and grown. She done had to hold her own for a minute. You know what I mean? So you got to get over this. You have those people that want to control everything. And the minute people don't do what they want them to do, then they start this woe is me thing. Now, she didn't do that, but they usually start acting like they're the victim. You know what I mean? Like, so y'all against me now. Everybody against me now. Y'all go ahead then. I ain't doing nothing. Like they were all about doing stuff as long as they had control over it. But the minute they don't have control over it, now it's like F that. I ain't got nothing to do with it. Y'all go ahead and do what y'all want. I mean, we see it all the time. We see it all the time. But just watching this play out on this YouTube show, that was sad. The bigger woman in this situation was the Brat. Because she could have came back And then y'all done seen the Brat over the years. She don't hold her tongue. She could have came back at her the same way. She could have came back at her the same way, if not harder. She chose not to. Because she can curse somebody out too now. She run with the best of them. She chose not to. No, I understood what you were saying, Miss Fat. But I'm saying for her, you got to cut the umbilical cord. You know what I'm saying? You have to cut the umbilical cord and let people go about their business. You got to cut that cord. You got to cut that cord. Because what she did right here was she single-handedly pushed her sister further away. She pushed her further away. That's exactly what she did. That's exactly what she did. Now, later on, she'll be feeling guilty because at this point, I know the Brat ain't answering no phone calls. So the only choice she's going to have is to try to pull up on her at her house. If she was like me, I ain't coming to the door. You will sit there and you will ring that bell, okay? You can ring my bell. You going to ring that bell till you can't ring it no more. The people at Ring going to be like, there's a woman at your door. 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 And I'll be like, I know she there, okay? Just too much. That was too much. And I wanted to put that out there because, like I said, it reminded me so much of the stuff that we see on a day-to-day basis. And like I said, I looked at the comments and everybody were, let me not say everybody because I get on my folks about saying everybody. But a lot of people were saying that, no, that's right, Lisa, she the real deal. Yeah, she stand up. She don't take no mess off nobody. Which may be well and true. That may be well and true. But you can be a real one and really push the people that you really care about away. And I think this is what happened in this particular situation, that she pushed her sister away. I think she pushed her away. I really do. And she may have pushed other people away. Who knows? But if she is that, if she's that hard and that unwilling to listen to anybody, I can only imagine. I can only imagine. That's all I can say. The other people that have to deal with her, I can only imagine. Like, I bring you on my show and you tell me, no, F you don't know SHIT. She said that to the hostesses. She said that to Claudia and them. Okay, I ain't gonna say that. I'm gonna say Claudia and them. She said that to all of them. She told them. She told them that they don't know what the F they talking about. They need to shut the F up. They don't know SHIT. Thank you, Miss Fat. Folks like that. Yeah, Brat could have got ugly with her. She could have. She could have. Man. I'm telling y'all. I do that even if I'm not upset with the person that answers my door. Well, Miss Fat, I do too. That's what I'm telling you. That's what I'm telling you. That Ring lady would have been like, I All them notifications, you can send every notification that you want. They're going to stand right there. They're going to stand right there. I'm going to make sure the mic off. We ain't going to have no conversations through the little doorbell or nothing. You just go on about your business. You just going on about your business now. Don't do no pull-ups. If I don't know you coming, don't do no pull-ups. Don't do no pull-ups. Okay. TJ, what happened was they have this show on, what is the name of the show, y'all? Hold up. Cocktails with Queens, that Claudia Jordan, I think it's her show. And yeah, she cursed them out too. She was like, y'all can get it too. And they're sitting up there trying to really, I'm gonna come back to you, TJ. They were trying to make her not look as bad. They were trying to get her to tone it down. They try to do some crisis management real quick. Like, maybe it's such and such. Like, that's what crisis managers do. You try to come in and try to get people to see another view real quick so that you can spin that thing into something else. So she wouldn't even give them a chance to do that. She wouldn't give them a chance. She wouldn't give them a chance to do that. So it was like, well, maybe she just felt, you know, like maybe safer saying happy birthday to you on here because she knew that you wouldn't curse her out. Oh, yo, that's what you, nah, that ain't it. That ain't it. They tried to save her. Now, if she has a media person, I would strongly suggest that she get out here and do some damage control because that was not a good look. Her attitude sucks. Her attitude right there was piss poor. Her attitude sucked like a darn rotten lemon. It really watch her sit there and have this smirk and be all excited about coming at her sister like that. Uh-uh. Mm-mm. 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 Right, Tirana, to her blood. Yeah. Yeah. And she just, oh, you thought it was going to be different because we were on TV and were we trending? I'm an actress. And she turned it on and turned it off just like she needed to. That's why I got a problem with it. That's why I have a problem with it. Vanessa, the first thing I would find out is what, it's not even about, for me, it's not even what Brat has going on right now. The first thing I would do is get with Lisa because I would want to know what Lisa has going on. I would want to know what happened with them when they were younger. Did one feel like, maybe Lisa felt like because Brat was younger, maybe she felt like their dad favored Brat more, not physically favored Brat more, but you know what I mean? That you know what I'm saying? Like maybe he paid Brat more attention. I don't know, but there's something that is deeply rooted in there, and I don't even know if she understands that that's what it is. I mean, you can be the sister that's a protector, but still you got issues that you still have issues at the same time. So I want to talk to her group. It's not a problem. Animosity towards her own blood, that she would be willing to publicly embarrass her sister like that. So what is going on with you personally? That's where it starts at. Because when someone does something like this to you, it has nothing to do with you. It has nothing to do with you. It's something else that she's dealing with or something that she hasn't dealt with that's causing that problem. And I think Brat knows that as well, and that's why she didn't respond to it. Because if she thought it was just between her and her sister, They could have had at it all day. But she knows there's something else going on. It could be something going on in her household, some stuff that happened in her household. It could have been a plethora of things, but at the end of the day, it is something else. And it doesn't have anything to do with the brat initially. But she has some pent up feelings. And they are not pretty. She is a beautiful woman. But the way that she acted on there, if that's the look that you walk around with, that takes all that beauty away. That takes all of that beauty away. All of it. And the thing that I see, I think that was like in 93. The Brat said that she was working on Funkified or whatever. I didn't see your baby sister trying to ride off your coattails. It was years before people even found out that they were sisters or whatever. Like it was nothing. It was nothing like that. You got to deal with whatever it is you have going on. You have to deal with whatever it is that you have going on so that you can try to make things right with your sister. Because this is what happens to people. They go and they have this stuff like this happen, and then something happens. Now you're left feeling all guilty because you done went and treated somebody a certain type of way. And then, like I said, things happen. Now you say, oh, I wish I would have did this and I wish I would have did that. No, you need to go and deal with whatever it is. Because if someone simply turning on a camera gets you acting like that, then that's a problem. That's definitely a problem. Right, Miss Fat. That's where I wanted people to see the connection. I wanted people to see the connection outside of the and stuff that works. Way worse. I'm watching the video, y'all, because I'm trying to see all this back and forth with the buffering and stuff like that. So, like I said, I just wanted you guys to see that and to see, you know, if you are dealing with something like this or saw yourself somewhere in this video, listen, it's time to fix some things. Because I can assure you that if she acts that way with her sister, she acts that way with her husband as well. True story. True story. So that was just ugly. That was ugly. I'm sorry. I don't know what else to call it. That was ugly. I'm hoping they work it out. I really hope they work it out. I really do. But I just wanted to touch on that today because that's one of the first things that I saw this morning. And I'm like, no, that is Mr. Ray. Like, and to watch your little sister just sit there and take it. She just sat there and she took it. You know? Either because she was being the adult or because she was used to it. and she didn't want it to turn into something bigger than what it was. But that was a mess. That was a mess. It was an absolute mess. And it was embarrassing. Definitely embarrassing. And I think it was embarrassing for the hosts and the hostesses on the show too, because they didn't know what to do. You know, it was like, and even with Claudia coming back and she was like, you know, we're back, and she's laughing. I don't feel like that was an ugly laugh. That was a very uncomfortable laugh. Like, okay, like, where do we go from here? What am I supposed to say? Like, what am I supposed to do? And I can only imagine the conversations that they had once that little episode or whatever was over. Because I'd be like, she ain't got to worry about me having her back on here again. Like, what was that? You know, what was that? You know, and you got Selena Johnson on there. Like, she was sounding like a coach on there. Like, maybe da 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 da. And oh, girl just was not having it. Y'all, we can't get to the place where we lose all of our sense and we just, I don't care what they say. I don't care. Like, that's just not a good look for a woman, period. Period. And then we're talking about mature women. We're not talking about no 20-year-olds. We ain't even talking about no 30-year-olds. We're talking about grown, mature behind women. And Lisa is older than Brat. So we're talking about some mature women. There's no reason for you to get your behind up here and act like that. I'm just saying. I'm still a fan of both. But I just lost a little bit of respect for Lisa. I lost a little bit. Now, I ain't gonna lie. I lost a little pinch. I lost a little pinch. I lost a little pinch with that. Because I'm just saying. I'm just saying. But I appreciate you all for chilling out with me, giving me your perspectives. I'm actually going to have to go back and read them all. I really enjoy reading the comments, so I'm going to go back and read them all. For those of y'all that understood what that fish and those grits were about yesterday, that's what I'm telling you. It's all about being in your happy place. That is my happy place. My Southern food is my comfort. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah, that my Southern food is my comfort. So whenever I see stuff like that, that just, when I taste it, I'm not telling you, it does something to your insides. It just make you feel good on the inside, if you know what I mean. Just, it's like, oh man, y'all don't even understand now. Y'all don't understand. Y'all don't understand. That's that good. So, oh shoot, Vanessa, I am so sorry. Hold up. Hold up. Vanessa, stay right where you are. That was my fault. That was my fault. Hold on. I had a little troll in here that I was trying to block, and I ended up blocking Vanessa. So let me get that fixed right now. Right now. If I can get back to it. Hold on. Because that definitely wasn't intentional. Now, give me 1 second. I got to make sure I do this because I will forget. So this needs to be done expeditiously. I couldn't remember how to do it. I just figured it out this morning because it's been so long. But I need to make sure that I do this. Hold on. I don't even know. Hold up. There's so many people on this block list. I ain't put all these people in here. They must have been doing something. Hold up, y'all. I'm just trying to find Vanessa. I don't even see her. Okay, on this list is not letting me see it. So Vanessa, please know that I did that and I am so sorry. Okay, I see her name again. Okay. Okay. All right. All right. All right. So I appreciate you guys for tuning in today. Again, if you have not liked the video, please make sure that you like the video on the way out if you appreciated the content. If you are not a member, look at this. As a content creator, you've agreed to abide by terms of use which racism violates. If this activity continues, it may result in your channel being suspended. Please refrain. This is not from YouTube administration, y'all. Please know that. That is not from YouTube administration. Yeah, I see it. I see it. Let me show you something. Just because people like playing, I'm gonna show you how you know that this is not a YouTube administrator. Let me show you this. You see how this comes up? Where's my, you see how this comes up? I am not going to be able to add a YouTube administrator as a moderator. I am not going to be able to hide them on my channel. I should not be able to put them in timeout. I should not be able to remove them. Now watch what I'm going to do. I am going to block them from my channel. This user's messages will be hidden. See the y'all see that? YouTube administrator was hidden. Can y'all see that? Where is it at? There it is. So whoever this person is, they are just, there it is, just playing on the channel. There it is. Report. Adrena, hey. So let me do this really quick. I was getting ready to get off, but now I'm like, Ma'am, if you continue to violate our policies, I will have to take action. Actually, let me screenshot this first before I take this. Y'all give me 1 second. This is called handling business real quick. So hold on. Let me unhide these messages real quick so I can send this. Now you get to see. Hold on. Let me find it. Where is it at? Where is it? Wait a minute, because I want y'all to see this. Miss Fat already got the message, but I want y'all to see this. This is the person that's claiming to be the YouTube administrator. Let's see if I can. Thank you, Miss Beverly. Let me see if I can get this up here. This is what they said. This is the so-called YouTube administrator. Ma'am, if you continue to allow racism on your stream, I will have to come over with my pants off and show you how wrong it is. Hold up 1 second. Hey, I just need you to trace something for me. Trace the YouTube administrator for me. YouTube administrator. See if you can find the location on YouTube administrator for me. Yeah. All right. Boom, boom, room. Hey, y'all, if anything comes up by YouTube administrator, do not delete it. Leave it right there. Do not delete it. I need it to stay right where it is. Now he thought about to go to lunch and he want to come back. All right. So the good thing is oh, Miss Denise, I can't afford info. Yeah. Yeah, it keeps freezing on here. And the thing is now I'm actually wondering because I thought it was just my live stream, but I actually think it's the people that are playing on the live stream. I'm gonna leave that alone. I ain't gonna let me leave that alone. But yeah, I appreciate you all for tuning in today. I appreciate the folks that decided to come out and go and troll. Trent laughing because he know what it is. Oh my gosh. So I appreciate you for adding a little humor, to the chat today because we weren't on no joke time. We want some real, getting to the root of the problem type, thing on here right now. So I appreciate you for the little entertainment that was provided for us today. Boom Boom Room. If it is serious enough, then people will go and check open investigation on something. So yeah, I'm get a little screenshot right there. Y'all don't touch them. They just need a little attention today. Don't touch them. Leave them right there. Leave them right there. Leave them right there. All right. So if you have not subscribed, you are frozen. Which part didn't you hear, Miss Denise? I'm sorry. Which part didn't you hear? Which part? Oh, I was just thanking everybody for coming on. Tell them not to pay any attention to the child that has nothing else to do on here today, and they're gonna be pissed off. They're gonna be real pissed off in a minute. Shoot. They're gonna be pissed off in a minute. And you have some documentation to back up whatever you are alleging, then yeah, YouTube will look in, well, more than YouTube will look into it actually. So just let the people do what they do. Right, Miss Phases. When you have peace and not piss, it doesn't phase you. It doesn't phase you. That's right. I don't have anything for people that don't know how to act. If people determine they're going to dictate who people interact with, let them eat cake. They'll be okay. These are people that are miserable. They are bored. They don't have anything going on in their lives. So they need something. They need something to help validate them. So I'm not sure when, but I will be making my homemade biscuits on here soon. Is that what you're saying? I was saying you digging me. I actually thought about doing something today because I got to figure out what I'm going to eat tonight. I thought about doing some grits and salmon because when I get like a little itch for some grits, then I just got to itch for some grits. So if I do that, then I'll probably have to throw a couple of them together. But yeah, so they need a hug and they need some get right because they don't have no get right in their life. You know what I'm talking about? They need some get right. Heaven, I need a hug. So anywho, yeah, I probably had some grits and salmon. Some grits and salmon. But and let me say this, because before I get off here, that's what has them acting a donkey now, because I guess they feel like they can go on other people's channels and do that. But you think I'm slow enough to think that the YouTube administrator is gonna pop up on my page? I can block them. I can add them as a moderator if I want to. I can put them in timeout, and you the YouTube administrator. If you don't get your administrating tail on somewhere, I'm gonna need to go try that somewhere else. I'm gonna need you to go try that somewhere else. So, people, you have to fly with those bad. Adrena, I can tell you that there was a lot of stuff behind whatever that situation is. People may not tell you the whole story about it, but there's a lot of stuff that was behind that situation. It wasn't one thing. I can say that. Has it really gotten to that point yet? I don't know. Is it getting to that point, or may it get to that point? Mm, 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 mm. Let me address you real quick, because I saw your little flirtatious video that you had the other day, and I believe you had your little man on the side. So let me just go and say, I saw you. I saw you being managed. I saw you. I saw you being managed. Just know I saw you being managed over there on your video. Y'all flirting and stuff. I saw it. I saw it. So yeah. So I'm gonna go ahead and get myself on out of here. I appreciate you guys for stopping by. Oh, that is frozen again. Y'all have to forgive me. I'm watching the video and I'm watching it freeze up. Um, Again, thank you, Miss George. Thank you, Beverly. I appreciate the super chat. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Again, if you have not liked the video, please like the video on your way out. If you have not subscribed to the channel already, please do us a favor. Subscribe to the channel. That's all right. That's all right, Adrena. What else? If you are interested in becoming a Carolina Dime, a certified dime, please do so. Just hit that join button. You heard me? Miss Fat talking about you about to get this Lisa Raye. See what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? Thank you, Chris. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm gonna always love that name. That's my brother's name. Thank you. Shake and bake. Hey, how you doing? Yeah, Miss Fat being petty boots over here. Don't do a Lisa Raye, okay? I'm about to say Lisa Leslie. Don't do a Lisa Raye because she was nasty on that video. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. She was nasty on there. She was diamond. She acted like she was on the Players Club in that video, and that's all I got to say about that. And thing that. So anyway, let me get myself on up out of here. Thank you, beautiful people. Shout out to the Certified Dimes that are in here. Appreciate y'all for holding it down. I joined. Okay. I have to go and check out the list. I got to go check it out. Chicken for the grown 6. All right, I'll go check you out. If you did, thank you. She talking about don't let Lisa get you battered up diamond style. You digging me? You are funny. I be seeing you on a lot of channels. You are funny. You are too funny. Okay, y'all. For real. Shake and bake. You too. Have a good evening. I'm gonna get off here and make sure the 49 went. 49. Would you do the full package with the coaching, Miss Denise? I have to go and check and see. I gotta check and see. But yeah, so yeah, and I thanked you the other day for the other thing too. So appreciate you. I don't think you were on here that day. We love laughing like we made I'm silly. So appreciate you. All right. I'm not gonna let them hold me on here because I came on here early today because I wanted to make sure I was out of the way so that all of the people that were, doing the work and been out here working the last couple of days that have their time to say whatever they want to say in here. Yeah, Tori, late to the party. Late. She was tardy to the party. They get the jobless or once a month income without that time on their hands. Oh my gosh. Oh Lord. Oh, that was so rude yawning on here. Oh, I'm sorry, y'all. But yeah, that was rude. But I'm tired, boss. I'm tired. So anyway, let me get on up off here. I might post another something of one of my southern delicacies. Trent, don't be sitting up here talking about no indigestion. If you don't put peppers and onions on it, it ain't right. I'm just saying, you got to put a little razzle dazzle on that thing. You know what I'm talking about? A little razzle dazzle. You got to put that on there. So, again, appreciate you guys for tuning in. Hit that like button on the way out if you can, if you will, please. I do appreciate that. I'm going to get out the way. Shout out to all the people that were out there putting that work in these last couple of days. You know who you are. I am not going to go and try to acknowledge everybody. But, shout out to you. Shout out to everybody that went and had a good time last night. It's always good when you can have fellowship with folks. Dr. Rogers joined the starting business combo. Where is that? I'll join because I got a little word. But yeah, let me get off here before another administrator pop up. Shoot, I must be important. I done got me an administrator. You doing it on your channel? Is it on the Boom Boom Room or is it on the Grown and Sexy channel, Miss Denise? She didn't like the broccoli tots. Oh man, I love those. She threw them like rocks. I love those broccoli tots. I love those. Actually, that's probably what I'm gonna do today, Sunny B. I'm gonna probably not the broccoli tots, but I'll probably do some the little cauliflower macaroni. Y'all got me all messed up. The cauliflower mashed potatoes. I'm talking about macaroni. The boom boom room. Okay, I'll check it out. I'll check it out. Making some tonight. I don't know what I'm gonna have, y'all. I'm trying to figure that out. I'm signing off. Yes, I am Shake and Bake. I'm signing off right now. I'm about to do what your name say. I'm going to Shake and Bake. Okay, I'm going to Shake and Bake. Go find something to cook up in here. You know, either that or a PB&J sandwich. Y'all know I get it popping in a minute. Get that good old PB&J. But I'm gonna get off here. Shout out to all the folks that were doing what you're doing. Keep doing what you're doing, because you're the only one that's doing it, darn it. Okay. Yeah. Diantha, if you still on here, my soror, out to you. Thank you for tuning in. And I'm gonna get off, see what I can put together. I'm going to see what these hands can create. That's what I'm going to do. And then I'm going to take me a nice warm bath before I go back into this office tomorrow. That's the Shake and Bake is a no, Sunny B, not that kind of Shake and Bake. Not that kind of Shake and Bake. Miss Fat giving y'all a long list. All the people that's coming up with these fake pages, she giving y'all a long list of stuff that you can do to remain productive. Go clean something, go sweep, go dust the ceiling fan, go clean the yard, go cut the yard, go read a book, go do something instead of sitting up here making all these devilish pages all day looking like a plum fool. Okay, looking like a plum fool out here in these streets. Okay. If your goal is to be an administrator, go be an administrator. Yeah, you did, Sunny B. Yeah, you did. If your goal is to be an administrator, go be an administrator. But don't claim to be a YouTube administrator unless you are getting paid by YouTube. I'm pretty sure they're going to have a problem with that. That's all I'm saying. Just, okay. Miss Fat had me cleaning blinds for a whole day. Yeah, I'm getting off here. Shake and Bake, I already said I ain't going nowhere. So I'm about to shake and bake my tail on up off this thing right here. So I appreciate you all for tuning in. Thank you. Shout out to the moderators. Appreciate you. Again, the dimes. Appreciate you. Y'all remember, keep it cute. Don't be out here Lisa Raye and everybody. Keep it cute. Okay? And I'll see you next time. Bye.